I've always had a good sense of just like how things look together and colors and layouts. And I just love like the high fashion magazines. And just, I could flip through for hours, and I just loved the models and the way they looked and the sceneries they were in. I just imagined, the stories that they were telling and, in far off places for the brands that they were representing. And so I just loved the way that it all looked and laid out. And little did I know, it's kind of how I would always approach marketing. I love ads. So even if it's digital, you still look at the way it lays out and the message. And my mom, grew up in Seoul, in Korea, and my dad grew up in the Midwest, American German, and they met in Korea when he was stationed there in the military. He was in the Army. So they dated actually secretly for a year. She was already in an arranged engagement, and then he got orders to go back to the US, and she left with him. She's a very strong personality actually for a Korean woman, not your typical Korean lady. She's very opinionated, and she lets you know it. But that's where I get, I think, my tenacity and fire. My dad was in the military, my grandfather was in World War II. All my uncles and aunts on my dad's side were in the military, and Spencer was in the Navy, he was a nuclear engineer. So the military is really important to me, and we love being in San Diego because it's a huge military town, and that we feel a connection. Throughout my entrepreneurial career, my husband and I had a small franchise pita shop that we had partners with. I had a small Polynesian entertainment business with 4 of my very good friends. We all professionally danced Polynesian with another group for a long time, and then we broke off and started our own group. I worked in the corporate world for several years, and even though I enjoyed it, it was always someone else making the decisions. And so now I get to be responsible for not just my business, but my client's business, my team, keeping them on track. And as a marketing agency, we get to work with lots of different clients in different industries, and that's a challenge, but it is also fun because we get to help them figure out solutions that they couldn't figure out with anybody else. So when a client works with REBL, they get knowledge and experience in marketing at all levels. We have CMOs, you get strategy, social media specialists, graphic artists. That's our #1 appeal when you get to meet with me and my marketing director or our videographer or our media coach. If we just come with a different style and approach, and it really is about working with a dedicated team that loves what they do and helps that client be successful in their business.